This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Our Lisa Sugared sits down for an important interview during Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Learn all about it next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News. I'm Ken Kara and here's tonight's information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Lisa Sugared reports on the severity of the problem and the help available to victims.
I'm very pleased to welcome to our studios for the very first time Clarissa Geary. She is the Director of Education for the Sexual Assault Resource and Counseling Center of Schuylkill County. Thank you so much for being here. We were talking right before this. This is very sensitive subject matter, so not too many people want to talk about it.
No, sexual violence is never a comfortable topic for people to talk about for many different reasons. Bringing awareness to the fact that, number one, sexual violence does happen, and it happens to men, women, children, is a topic that somebody needs to talk about to make people more aware that if it is happening to them, what their choices are and what they can do about it.
Are a lot of people impacted by this?
There are so many people that are impacted by sexual violence in our own communities. The problem is a lot of people don't realize it. A lot of people don't realize that they have been a victim. They think it's something that was their fault and they blame themselves. So they don't feel that they have the right to say anything about it. There's also a lot of misconceptions about sexual violence and that it's always strangers that are doing this to people. Sexual violence isn't a stranger act. It's someone you know. It's someone that you trust. It's someone that you might be in a relationship with. And when it's someone you're in a relationship with and they're forcing you to do things that you don't want to do, it's a crime. And a lot of people don't think of it as a crime because, well, it's my husband, it's my wife, it's my boyfriend, it's my girlfriend. So the numbers of people that are affected are huge, and they don't necessarily realize it or report it. So when I'm asked to give statistics of how many people are sexually assaulted, I know the numbers that I can give you, 1 in 3 women, 1 in 6 men, we know that they're wrong, just because it's so very underreported.
So for someone who is watching this today, who I hope is not a victim, but maybe a victim, what advice do you have for them to get help?
The first thing that we tell anybody that's been a victim of sexual violence, it's not their fault. It's not your fault. There are services in every county in Pennsylvania that are free of charge. It doesn't matter what your insurance is. It doesn't matter that you don't have insurance. There are sexual assault centers throughout the state, and they go county by county, and they're there for you. They're there to support you. Our job is to help you through the process of your healing and becoming a survivor.
Where do they call? What's the starting point if they want help?
The starting point is calling to find out where your local center is. If you're in Schuylkill County, that would be us, SARC, your Sexual Assault Center, and the phone number is 570-628-2965. Our office hours are from 9 to 5. However, after hours, we have a hotline. And if you called after 5 p.m., it would go to the answering service and they would get in touch with somebody, so you could talk to somebody 24 hours a day.
All right, so the message we want to get out today is that this is a problem, and unfortunately, we know many people probably that are victims, but they just, like you said, they don't realize it. Maybe we don't realize it either. So we want to get the word out that help is available. That's the main key thing. And so you just hope that people, if they would just ask for the help, it is there.
It is. It is. April being Sexual Assault Awareness Month, to bring more awareness to our mission and vision. Teal is the color, the ribbon color for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So we hope to bring that into the communities as well.
All right. Thank you so much for being here with us. This is a very important subject. If you or someone you know needs help, please ask.
Thanks, Lisa. In other news, a Hazleton hospital is the first in the state to receive the Sight Life Vision Award. The award was presented to Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. It recognizes performance as well as demonstrated commitment to cornea donation and advocacy. 31 individuals received sight-restoring transplants in 2016 from donations made possible by Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. Coming up later in tonight's show, we will talk with the president of the local hospital about major renovations and additions planned for healthcare in our area. The May 16th primary election is just around the corner. With this in mind, a Meet the Candidates night will take place this week in Hazleton. Amilcar Arroyo, publisher of El Mensajero International newspaper, is inviting candidates to take part in the event this Friday from 6 until 8 p.m. at the Hazleton 1 Community Center. Interested candidates can call 570-574-8514. The public is encouraged to attend. A traffic stop led to a drug arrest in Butler Township on Friday night. Butler Township Police stopped 29-year-old Jose Vasquez of Hazleton for an equipment violation. During the stop, the officer detected marijuana in the vehicle. A police canine located a quantity of marijuana and cocaine along with a firearm. Police say that a check revealed that Vasquez did not have a valid concealed weapon permit. While SSPTV is diving into our area's past, finding stories, video, and pictures from the former Angela Park in Drums. And now this documentary, created by our very own Tim Novotny, will be available for purchase as a special commemorative DVD. You can pre-order a copy now at a special price of $19.99. Make checks payable to Samsun Productions and mail to Samsun Productions, 109 West Broad Street, Hazleton, PA 18201. Please write Angela Park DVD in the memo. Special thanks to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, for the article about the project in today's newspaper. And for more information, go to ssptv.com or call us 570-459-9813. The 13 Lucky Nights continue on SSPTV News. Powers and Thomas Entertainment Group and the Laurel Mall present the first ever Laurel Mall Spring Fling Outside Carnival, and we have a family 4-pack of wristbands for one lucky viewer. That's a $100 value that includes unlimited rides. The carnival runs this Friday through April 30th on the grounds of the Laurel Mall. All you have to do, call us 570-459-9813 extension 104. Leave your name and phone number, and we will pick a lucky winner. And stay tuned to SSPTV News for more chances to win. And please don't forget to like us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/SSPTV News and click notifications for our latest updates. Coming up on SSPTV News tonight, Ron Marchetti talks about the Great Bambino in his Trivia Treats segment. And up next, that story about the future plans for Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsun Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A 2-year assessment of healthcare needs and trends here in the Hazleton area recently determined that it was not prudent to construct a new hospital in the Hazleton area. In the first of 2 parts, our Lisa Shugart sat down with the man at the helm of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton to find out what changes are being planned for healthcare in the Hazleton area.
We all recently heard the good news that Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton will remain in the city of Hazleton with other expansions throughout the area. Here to tell us about the plan and what it means for the patients right here in the greater Hazleton area is John Fletcher, the president of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. It's a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
We were so pleased when we heard the news that the hospital is staying where it is, right on Route 93, down the street from us here in Hazleton. So what led to the decision to maintain the current hospital and modernize it?
Well, so it's been a long process. We certainly, we did a lot of studying. We hired a consulting firm out of Chicago that assisted us in understanding our market and truly where healthcare is going. And so the trend in healthcare is towards outpatient. And so as we were thinking about the investment in Hazleton and truly what's needed, we thought we needed to do a couple things. One is, as you just said, modernize the Broad Street campus, the current hospital, as well as expand our ambulatory footprint and expand our services that we're offering to the community.
Well, let's start with the hospital itself. What will we see there once this new plan is put in place?
So we're gonna modernize the facility, and so that's going to involve new paint. We're going to expand the emergency department. That's critical to us. We have a very busy emergency room, and we realize that it's extremely difficult to provide the type of level of patient care that we need to provide given our size of the ED. So a major expansion project in the emergency room is going to occur. We're also going to move to as many private rooms as possible. We're going to upgrade the rooms. We're going to upgrade the facility. We're looking at the need for additional parking. And so I think you're going to be impressed with the changes that we made at the Broad Street campus.
All right, sounds good. Now, up on the airport beltway, we're all familiar with the Health and Wellness Center. So that's going to be its own little campus up there. So tell us what you envision for there.
So what we're looking at, we have the Health and Wellness Center currently located there, and we're actually coming up on our 10th year anniversary with the Health and Wellness Center. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years. And that's been so successful. It really is, I think, a destination point for outpatient services for the city of Hazleton and our primary service area. And we really wanted to build on that. We provide a fabulous service, excellent team of physicians and staff members, and we thought it was wise to just take that concept, the Health and Wellness Center, and build on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand and consolidate our practices, or physician practices that are located there. We want to add women's and children's service lines. We want to add a medical specialty services. We want to do our cancer services at that site, and as well as consolidate and expand our surgical services all on that campus. And so you're going to see some new construction, and we're doing it both for the current need, but also we want to make sure that we build this for the future of healthcare. And so we're just starting that process, and it's an exciting time to be at Hazleton, to help us and assist us in building the healthcare for the future.
And part 2 of that interview will be tomorrow here on SSPTV News.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
If you're having a stressful Monday, I hope this calms you down a little bit. And I have some good news about the weather, at least through Tuesday. Here's a look at our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear. We'll have a low of 41 degrees. Tuesday looks nice. It will be sunny with a high near 60 degrees. And then at night, mostly cloudy. We'll have a low in the lower 40s once again. Wednesday, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high of 56. At night, showers are likely, 60% chance cloudy with a low of 48 degrees. For Thursday, showers likely, again 60% chance, high in the mid-60s. Thursday night, 70% chance of showers, cloudy with a low of 48 degrees. Friday, we're down to a 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, we'll have a high of 59. And then on Friday night, mostly cloudy, we'll have a low of 39 degrees.
Pleased to welcome back to our studios Leanne Falabelle, the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. And this time, she wants the attention of all golfers in the area. It is the Icebreaker Golf Outing taking place. Tell us all about it.
So it's happening on Thursday, April 28th. We are inviting all of our chamber members, their guests, to hit the golf course for the first opportunity of the season. Well, there might have been some in February, but we're doing a start over since that big snowstorm. But it's taking place at Mountain Valley Golf Course, which is in Barnesville, and the lunch is at 11 o'clock, and our shotgun start is at noon. We always have a really, really good turnout for this golf tournament. It's a fun day out. It's a Friday afternoon. Great opportunity to network with other business people in the community, and it's so basically what it is like I said, just lunch, and then we have a 2-person scramble. It's $75 per golfer. I do have sponsorship opportunities available too, which always provide an opportunity for businesses to get some added extra exposure at the event.
So this is fun, and you usually get a lot of people for it, so you want people to sign up so they're not disappointed.
Exactly, yes. I mean, everybody always kind of seems to wait till the last minute to see if we're going to have good weather, but for this tournament, sometimes you never know, but I always say it never rains for a chamber golf outing, so I anticipate great weather. So yeah, just definitely, take advantage of this opportunity. If you're a golfer, it's a great group of people that come out. Usually we have between 70 and 80 golfers, so it's a fun day.
All right. They can register online for this?
Yeah, you can register online. Go to our calendar of events under April 28th at hazletonchamber.org. You can register right online, or you can just call me at the chamber office at 570-455-1509.
All righty. All you golfers out there, you've been waiting for this, so it is happening Friday, April 28th. Call or register online, but don't miss this great opportunity to have fun and network all at the same time.
If I could tell you how many golf balls I lost at Mountain Valley Golf Course, it's probably near your pick 3 numbers. These are your midday winning lottery numbers on SSP TV News. Pick 2, 7, 4, pick 3, 419, pick 4, 5455, and pick 5, 02677. I have our SSP TV standard speaker scoreboard, and Ron Marchetti has a round of trivia treats when we come back.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
If you were like me, you were looking for eggs, eating massive amounts of Easter pie, and watching Godspell this weekend. So let's get caught up on the local sports world with our SSP TV standard speaker scoreboard. Let's start with some Penn State University Athletic Conference softball. The top 2 teams in the conference battled in 2 doubleheaders last week. Things started off well enough for Hazleton. Samantha Varela continues to shine for the local Lions. She picked up the win in this game as the pitcher and went 2 for 4 on offense with a 2-run home run. She was 3 for 3 in the 7-6 loss. Brandywine then swept 2 games on their home field. Brandywine is also the top team in the PSU AC baseball standings. They swept 3 games from Hazleton last week. Corey Reba was 2 for 3 with 3 runs batted in the final game for Hazleton. The Lady Cougars softball team is very good. Have I told you that before? They are 5-0 on the year, and they beat Bethlehem Liberty in a non-league matchup. Erica Book was the winning pitcher, and she hit a grand slam. North Schuylkill's Danny Holmes drove in the winning run there in their non-league victory. Hazleton area and MMI, they suffered non-conference baseball losses over the weekend. Joelvis Pena was 3 for 3 in a win for Shenandoah Valley as they beat Monoy area. He also had 2 RBIs. Bobby Wagner had a good day at the plate and was the winning pitcher for North Schuylkill in their win. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins won the McGregor Kilpatrick Trophy for having the best regular season record in the AHL. Now it's off to the Calder Cup playoffs. Their series with the Bruins will start Friday in Providence with Game 2 on Sunday up north. The best of 5 series moves to our area next Thursday. The Rail Riders took 1 of 3 against Buffalo over the weekend. Finally, let's talk about the All-State basketball team. Shenandoah Valley's Joelle Santana made the AA second team, while Marion's Brandon Muhammad and Mono area's Mike Joseph made the third team. Santana scored around 20 points per game, Muhammad hit around 16 points per game, and Joseph tossed in over 22 points a game. All 3 are seniors. Megan Bisco made the AA third team from the Monoy area. In girls basketball, Emily Zoshin of Weatherly made the single A third team. She's a sophomore and Bisco is a junior. The standard speaker, they released their all-area basketball teams on Sunday. Check it out online, and I'll ask Dave Seaman about the teams later this week when he drops by for his visit. Now for a visit from my favorite sports historian, Ron Marchetti.
Tomorrow is the anniversary of a historic christening. Hi, everybody. On this April 17th Easter Monday, this is Trivia Treats. The year was 1923. The day was April 18th, 94 years ago from tomorrow. Babe Ruth christened the house that Ruth built with the first ever hit home run in the brand new Yankee Stadium. Governors, generals, colonels, politicians, and baseball officials were on hand when the New York Yankees unveiled the grandest ballpark ever constructed at that time. Finally, Babe Ruth awakened the sellout crowd throng with a 3-run homer that helped the Yankees post a 4-1 victory over the Boston Red Sox. More than 74,200 fans By far, the largest crowd ever to attend a Major League Baseball game jammed into Yankee Stadium, while another 25,000 had to be turned away. What they watched was a beautiful 2.5 million three-tier facility with all the modern conveniences. The stadium, which took 11 months to construct and was located just across the Harlem River from the Polo Grounds, had irregular field dimensions with a dividing right field fence. That's where the Bambino stroked his fourth inning home run off a 2-2 pitch from Boston's Howard Emke. The Yankees scored all their runs in that fourth inning, and pitcher Bob Sharkey went on to stop the Red Sox on 3 hits. The record crowd was also treated to an opening day festivities that included New York Governor Al Smith throwing out the first ball, and Yankee officials raised their 1922 American League Championship pennant. Here is a priceless program from that day, April 18th, 1923, for the first game ever played at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The price for this is 15 cents, was 15 cents. You might think that was cheap, but in 1923, that was kind of high for many people to buy, especially when there was a much better deal on the back cover of this program. 50 genuine Bull Durham cigarettes for 10 cents. Mother of God. Till Friday. Have a good week, be a good sport, and stay loose.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, General and Bariatric Surgeon Martin Walco with the Lehigh Valley Physician Group will be holding a free information session Monday, April 24th at 6 p.m. at the Wilkes-Barre Best Western Genetti Hotel. Bariatric surgery, often known as weight loss surgery, is a treatment option for people living with morbid obesity and who are struggling with successful weight loss. The information session is free, but space is limited and pre-registration is required. For information, please call 570-501-4LVH. And finally, the first annual Don Shaw Memorial Golf Tournament will be held Saturday, July 8th at Blue Ridge Golf Club in Mountaintop. Registration begins at 12:30 with a 1:30 shotgun start. Cost is $100 per player and includes green fees, cart, and dinner. Dinner-only guests will be $25. All proceeds benefit the Don J. Shaw Memorial Fund. For info, just call 570-868-4653. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. David J. Sarah of Benton. Private services will be held at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the McMichael Funeral Home. Marie Barbara Soa, formerly of Freeland. Mass is Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. in the St. Joseph on the Brandywine Catholic Church in Delaware. Friends may call Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the R.T. Ford and Jones Funeral Home. Edith Harashak of Whitehaven. Graveside services are Tuesday at 10 a.m. in the St. Patrick's Cemetery. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Robert W. Sosar Sr. of Hazleton. Mass is Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. from the Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church. Friends may call Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Firo Funeral Home. Irene Fagan of Hazel Township. Funeral is Tuesday at 9:45 a.m. from the Boyle Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 9 to 9:45. Nellie Charnego, formerly of McAdoo. Funeral is Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. from the Stanley E. Anilowski Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. And Anthony R. Fisher of Hazel Township. Funeral is Wednesday at 11 a.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m.
Ron Marchetti fans, the Marchetti Mania continues tomorrow as we stop by the Greater Hazleton Historical Society Museum for their Joe Madden exhibit. I'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.